All right. Well, welcome everybody. Special evening tonight, Sunday, the 2nd of November. Hope everybody got their clocks adjusted because currently it is 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 Pacific Time. We want to welcome everybody to a very special Sunday evening presentation with myself, Scott Nelson, and co-founder Trip Mayhew. JJ Meyer is uh, detained with a training this weekend, so she has been unable to be able to join us. So we're thankful that we can all be here tonight. We have a good crowd, and we're going to give you a lot of information. We're going to move very quickly tonight, and then we've got some great updates for you at the conclusion of the presentation. So you want to make sure, grab notes if you're grab a pad if you're a guest here tonight. You want to make sure you grab a pad and a pen, take some notes, and then we've got some great updates at the conclusion of the business presentation. And so I'm happy to be here tonight. I know that both Trip Mayhew, my business partner and co-founder, are really excited about this initial first couple of weeks of our beta pre-launch. We're getting very close now. We're going to be updating you. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and have Trip open up our business presentation. Trip, can you hear me okay?
I can, Scott. Hey, gosh, it's been a couple weeks now since I've done a presentation and got to speak to some of the people that are interested in our business and some of the people that are already in the business. But I am super excited to be here tonight. We have kind of a twofold presentation. We're going to be going through some updates and some really exciting updates that I've been working on behind the scenes with you and I, with your visit down here, as well as so once we're done with the presentation. So if you're a guest tonight and you're on this call tonight or you're on this webinar tonight, I just encourage you to take some notes and get pay attention. Probably we're going to go through, it's about a half hour, and then you're going to be able to get back with the person who invited you to this call or to the webinar presentation, and then we're going to go through the updates. But for those of you that are already in my results, welcome. And for those of you that are guests, I want to welcome. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. What I want to do is I want to kind of keep it a little light tonight, Sunday night. I don't want to make it too formal. All we're going to do is we're going to be talking about a brand new company, some really, really cool products that we've been spending a lot of time, years, literally researching. And then I'm going to be sharing with you guys a really simple and powerful business model that has a very unique approach to building that I think you're going to be really excited about. So one of the reasons that we are so excited is because we've created a business model that really is designed to help anyone succeed. And we did that by using a marketing strategy. For those of you that aren't familiar with DRNM, you're going to learn so in about 5 minutes on how it's different, what it's all about, where Scott, myself, and JJ and some of the people on the call have come from. But what's really cool is this business that I'm going to be sharing with you guys tonight. It's inexpensive. It's super easy, and it has one of the highest payouts in the industry, in the home business industry. But we got great products. They work. Everybody needs them. And you're going to be able to partner at the very, very beginning of the beginning. And I will share with you guys, especially tonight, something I don't say very often, but sometimes in this industry, time is of the essence. And the reasons I say so tonight is we're going to be going through a transition that I'm going to be talking about at the end of this presentation. So getting in at right now is probably the best place you can be. So if you're on the call, make sure you say thank you to the person that invited you. But what I'm going to talk about really is a business. If you look, there's a backdrop of San Diego, and I'm located down in San Diego. My name is Trip Mayhew, as Scott Nelson mentioned, for those that don't know me. And we started a business called My Results. And My Results has really one mission. It's to provide two things: solutions for those that are looking in health, and also solutions for those that are looking to make money or wealth. This world is in a very strange, it's not like your grandpa's world anymore. Nowadays, starting a home-based business is extremely important. It could be extremely lucrative, and we're going to make it even easier with our some of our marketing strategies, which I'm going to share in a minute. But our vision is simple. We want to offer affordable and effective health products. We want to create a business model where everybody can succeed. And we want to provide a unique and powerful, simple marketing system. Now, the management team, it's as you know, there's a lot of you guys know Scott. If you don't know Scott, Scott's been in the industry 41 years. He's an expert. He's one of my mentors. He's the co-founder of My Results. We also have JJ Meyer. You see her on TV as we speak. I could probably turn the TV on right now and find her. She does millions of dollars in sales on television. I'm going to show you, explain why that's very important in just a minute. She's also the founder of InfoTrends Media. And then myself, I've been in the home business industry for about 10 years. I co-authored a book called Finding Your Passion, and I wrote a book called The Science of Getting Rich at Home. And I'm also a co-founder of My Results. How we got together really is Scott and I partnered up, going on, I think 8-10 years ago. We were looking to market a product. We were both very successful in network marketing. Scott was teaching me some very important ways to build. I think it was 2006. And we had found our own product that we wanted to market. And we came across a website that merged the direct response television industry with network marketing. In other words, they took the power of television, which is normally designed to generate leads, produce sales, and increase brand awareness, and they merged it with a home-based business industry, or the network marketing industry. So the people that got involved were able to either take live calls from shows, they were able to buy leads, they were able to go out to the people and tell them, hey, we're part of that brand that you see on TV, which provided a lot of legitimacy. This merging of the two industries is very rare and it's very powerful. But this company went on to do millions of dollars in sales. Scott and I grew an organization of 15 to, I think close to $17,000. And the company paid millions and millions of dollars in commissions. And it was that success that pretty much launched my consulting business, the Results Group. And also I'm still active in the direct response industry, helping TV people get products and services on TV. JJ, as I mentioned before, is currently doing millions and millions of dollars in successful television shows. And Scott and I have even partnered in a couple of social marketing ventures. So what we have is a seasoned and accomplished leadership team in two arenas, direct response television and the home business network marketing industry. So after much research, what we did is we've been developing or looking for a line of products that we can take to television and we could take to the home business world. They have to be effective, they have to be affordable, but they also have to be something that would really make sense and people would gravitate towards them. It's something that you don't see every day on television. So they have to have an untapped potential to reach the masses through word of mouth advertising and direct response. So as of tonight, you guys are officially, if you don't know about the business, you're officially learning about My Results. And if you are in the business, you're one of the first people to know that we are launching one of the very, very few direct response network marketing companies. And our product that we're so excited about is called the My Results Nutra Patch. Thousands of research and clinical trials, peer review studies all support the benefits of direct to bloodstream delivery of dietary supplementation. So what we did is over the last 3 years, we've been researching and looking for great products, herbs, combinations of those, and ways to get them into your body to make people healthy and fit. And what we did is we found these Nutra patches. We've private labeled them, custom formulated them, and we created a program to help you get the most out of your daily supplemental intake through our formulated patches. That is our product. We are so proud and so excited to get these products in your hands because they work. They're highly effective, but they're affordable, and they're specifically designed to provide a simple method to achieve a healthy new lifestyle. The My Results Nutra Patch. Now, most of you, like myself and many other people all around the world, do what we've always been told to do or taught to do, and what's the most available at the supermarket or wherever you buy your tablets, capsules, or powders. You swallow them. And you're not in any company that's different. Almost everybody does that with their dietary supplements. But These medical professionals and the recent clinical trials all support the benefits of direct to bloodstream delivery. That's why we're really excited about the NutriPatches. And the problem is with when you swallow your vitamins, I won't get into the details, but it's pretty simple. It goes right to your stomach, that breaks down with a bunch of acids, passes through there, and then goes to your liver, which is specifically designed to break it down even more. So what you're left with is very little nutritional value in the vitamins. So a lot of those vitamins they're great. They simply cannot get the most of their formula nutrients into the bloodstream, which is where they have to go to deliver the benefits that you guys want. So what we have with the My Results NutriPatches is we have no digestive acids to contend with and no liver bypass. What happens is now you get an advanced, time-released neutral patch so that 100% of the formula's dose is delivered directly to you with no degrading stops along the way. Better yet, because it's time-released, one system can metabolize the formula nutrients more efficiently, thereby needing actually a significant less in supplementation quantities. Now, remember, I already said they're simple, they're effective, and they're affordable. It's one of the most exciting things about this business, which I'm going to share in a second. I see if Scott wants to come out and explain it, but our nutritional patches are designed in the USA under a GMP or good manufacturing practicing plant to achieve the high quality of ingredient. And they're really simple to make. Oh, they're not simple to make, but they're built with a liner, a formula, adhesive, a membrane, and a backing. The benefits is that they're time released. You simply apply it, or what I call set it and forget it. They're compact, they're easy to carry, they're affordable and effective. And that's very powerful when it comes to sharing your products with people, shipping your products to people, giving samples of your products to people. It's a business that's going to be easy to run because it's also affordable. So what I'm going to talk about is what we're going to launch with. Right now, as most of the people that are already in, though, we're in beta launch. We're at the very, very initial stages. We're going to be talking about some really important updates, and we're going to be going into pre-launch. And when we go into pre-launch, we're going to be actually shipping our products. And we have 3 products that we're going to start with, possibly 4, possibly 5. I'm going to talk only about 2 tonight. The first one's the weight loss protocol, and the second is the B12 Mega Energy Plus patch. What's really cool about the weight loss patch or the weight release patch is we have a clinical study going on right now, or maybe not so clinical. We have a trial going on with a lot of people, and they're doing excellent on this product. It's scientifically advanced, it's powerful, and it's an effective fat burning supplement. And it contains 7 proven fat burning supplements, including the holy grail of weight loss, according to Dr. Oz, Garcinia Cambogia, but also 6 other very, very strong and some brand new latest appetite suppressants. My favorite part about some of these products is there's no caffeine, there's no ephedra or any guarana. So there's really no jitters. They're safe and they're effective. And the weight release patch actually targets fat, including deep in the abdominal area. This is a huge market. So if you're not overweight, you have a product that you could promote to a lot of people, because the fact is it's one of the biggest crises in America today is the epidemic of obesity. So it's a very, very big market, and it sells really good on TV. And I'm excited to say that this product is powerful and it works. The second product has to go with people, especially in America, that are overworked, that are tired, that don't get enough sleep, people that are run down and they just don't get the energy that they want. So they're sucking down on caffeine and they're sucking down on those energy shots. A lot of it is because what is in your body. And there's a silent epidemic that has serious consequences in America. And that's 67% or up to are B12 deficient. That's 47 million Americans. And that is because of the lack of quality foods that we eat. Everything we eat is processed. It doesn't have any nutrient value in it. So supplementing your diet while providing an all-natural boost to get your daily business done, it literally just makes sense. The energy market is huge, huge business. I've been researching, formulating, and working with this product for over a year. And it contains 5,000 micrograms of B12 directly to your bloodstream, in addition to several other vitamins that we've put directly into this patch. The cool thing about this is there are franchises popping up that people are going in to get B12 shots. That's their entire business, giving B12 shots so people can get an energy boost for the week. Well, again, we have a time released patch, so we get consistent, all natural energy with no sugars or crashes, no expensive shots or energy drink. It's a great complement to our rate release patch. B12 is great for maintaining healthy skin, hair, and muscle, and also supports normal brain and nervous system function. I stand behind this product. I'm so excited about this product for those that just want to get things done, or know people that just want to get things done, that are just drink too much coffee or too much energy shots. This is a perfect product. And I got a little surprise for you tonight. My surprise is I am not going to be talking about some really cool products. Now, I know that you've been invited by someone here. You can go to your upline and ask them, or the person that invited you to this webinar, and say, what are those extra products Tripp's talking about? I will tell you this. They're in massive markets. We've tested them over and over again. They work. They're either in the male health, or they're in the energy market, and some of them are even in the entertainment business. In fact, I'm going to let one out of the bag. One of them is a product that supports people that are flying, that are traveling a lot, that suffer from fatigue, or maybe even drinking a little bit. It is a vitamin and herb specialty hangover patch. So people, if they had too much wine or too much alcohol or something like that, you'll wake up fog-free, ready to go for the next day. A giant market. I said I wouldn't do it. I screwed up. So there you go. There's one of our products that we're looking at very closely, and it's going to be launching real soon. But initially, we're going to be launching with the weight release protocol and the B12 Mega Energy. Now, most of you guys that are on this call are here for one reason. You want to talk about how to make money. How does the direct response industry or television industry help? How do I get started in this business? How much does it cost? And how do I make money? And the good news is I'm going to break that down in the simplest and easiest way. I'm going to go out and see if Scott's out there. In fact, I'm going to see if Scott wants to just spend the next 5-8 minutes talking about the business, how to get started, and how to make money. Scott, you out there?
Yep, I am, and happy to do it. So let's go ahead and let's go for it. It's really exciting to have people here on the call wanting to find out about these 3 major business models. Actually, really 4, but we're going to focus on the 3. The network marketing, huge industry, $167 billion. If you compare that, I went to a movie this weekend to take my sweetheart out, and you look at the $80 billion industry. So the network marketing business or marketing industry is huge. Now we're going to actually combine that with the social media marketing side of things. Everybody knows a little bit about Facebook and Twitter, YouTube. Well, that's a huge industry. And when you can start getting your products, your opportunity out there to your friends out on Facebook, start putting video ads up, and then you add in direct response television, that is a powerful 1-2-3 punch. When you combine those 3 business models, what you have created, I think, is the perfect business, which we call direct response network marketing. It's a very exciting business that we built, the model. It's, of course, we've talked about the products. We've talked about the untapped potential of the products we have. But like Tripp said, we are also providing you a really very unique business model using television, radio, and social media. But here's what is so exciting for those of you who have always hoped and dreamt for a business that you could afford to start up. How about under $50 to get started tonight? We're in the last short period of time of our initial beta period. We're just about ready to roll forward into our official pre-launch. So you're going to be able to get yourself set up and grab your position for under $50 tonight. But don't be fooled, because for a business that you can start for under $50, we're not going to put any glass ceilings, and you have truly unlimited income potential. You don't have to worry about confusing pay plans or legs to balance. This compensation plan we're going to be talking about is simple and easy to explain, yet highly powerful. We're paying out up to 65% of every dollar generated from the sales in our business with our incredible products right back to the field. We're going to add another 5% in company-wide bonuses to consultants who are qualified. And you don't be misled. We made this slide up. We put be one of the first few thousands. Right now, we're just coming up, I believe, on about 400 people that have registered over the last couple of weeks, and we are well on our way. So you are going to be in the first 400 to 500 people that are registered with the company, and that is a huge benefit as this company explodes in 2015 and beyond. And of course, you're going to benefit in a big way through direct response television and radio campaigns. This business is simple. You can operate it from a laptop, a tablet, even a smartphone, and of course from your home computer. And if you're not really a huge business builder, but you know a few people, guess what? The worst scenario is you're going to get great products at an incredible price, maybe even for free, and you're going to improve your health in a major way.
That's a good point.
Well, you know, we look at this business, and tonight what you're going to be able to do is get to the website of the person that invited you here. They're going to give you their link, and we'll show you how it looks. But you're going to be able to set yourself up tonight for a one-time setup fee tonight, $34.95, and then you're going to go ahead and get your website and your marketing system set up so you're ready to go when we flip the switch on here very soon. So your total out-of-pocket is only $49.90 tonight to get started. Once you do that, once you pay your $49.90, guess what? You're in business. You are now a My Results consultant. We also want to remind you that we're not shipping product during the final week or two of this beta launch. As soon as we get an email out to you that says we are live, you're going to be able to go back into your brand new back offices, set up your account, order the product or products that you want sent out to you, and you are going to be receiving these wonderful products that you're going to absolutely love. Now, the compensation plan is truly amazing. We're going to show you how to make money, how your organization is structured, how to maximize those earnings, fast start bonuses, and other highlights of this very powerful compensation plan. We use a Power Forced 4x7 matrix, and we're going to show you how you're earning, because what you're going to do is you're going to build a team of consultants who together will build a very large customer base. Once you start sharing the information about these products, you're going to see exponential growth. Your team of consultants and customers can grow from your efforts and, of course, from those in your organization. This truly creates true leveraged income. We're excited. It's simple to explain, easy to earn. You're going to get a percentage of the sales volume from each and every person that you are qualified to receive from in that 4x7 Power Forced matrix. The bigger your organization is, obviously, the more money you're going to make. And we're going to show you in detail how to encourage, mentor, and coach your team so you can better achieve this in a more rapid rate. We're here to provide you with assistance, and this Power Forced 4x7 matrix is absolutely incredible. So let's give them a visual demonstration here of what the structure looks like. You're going to start with your own position in the matrix, and directly below you, you're going to have 4 available positions, and that's illustrated by Joe, Mary, John, and Alice. That's your first level. Next level down, you're going to have the opportunity that Joe, Mary, John, and Alice will each have 4 positions. So your second level will have 16 consultants. And that continues on down, as you can see, as you get to your third level, 64, 256, all the way down to level 7. Look at how many potential business partners you have to work with. 16,844. If you add all those together, you have the potential of getting paid on over 21,800 consultants through this very powerful compensation plan. Now, we want to show you the visual demonstration, and the payout is absolutely amazing, 65%. If you have your 4 people on your front line, you're going to get paid 20% on each of those 4 people, and everything that they do in their downline organization, of course, is going to fall down below that. But I love it, Trip, the way we've set this up, because we're going to see people that are actually getting their products each month for free just because they took the time to find their 4 people and help those 4 to find their 4 people. So you can see we've created payouts of 20% all the way down. Level 2 is 10%, 5% on levels 3, 4, and 5. And then look at the big numbers down on level 6 and level 7, where you can capture 10% of those people on level 6 and 7. That totals a 65% potential payout through this matrix.
Hey, Scott, I get a lot of questions specifically on the payout percentages and how it works. So what I want to do is I want to ask you, because you helped design this pay plan to make it simple and effective, but I just want to kind of ask you really quickly based on some of the questions that I get. So for example, let's say Joe, who's the first person in my first level, let's say he has 10 customers and they're all buying $1,000 worth of products from Joe. What would because Joe's in my organization and they were buying him every month, what kind of money could I expect, or what kind of check could I expect through the matrix to earn from the work of Joe or his customer base?
Well, when you look at Joe, if Joe has 10 customers and each of those customers was using $1,000 in product every month, that means Joe would have $10,000 in personal volume, PV as we call it, and you would be getting, as his sponsor, because Joe is on level 1, you would get 20% of that $10,000. So that is pretty easy to figure out. That would be a $2,000 payday that month just on that one person at the 20% commission.
And these are not my customers, these are Joe's customers, correct?
Absolutely, because the volume that Joe generates through his customers is all based on his PV, and you're going to receive 20% of his personal volume.
Now, to clarify this too, now these aren't consultants. These are Joe's customers. They're not actually even in the matrix. This is just volume or product sales that Joe is making. So Joe's, we'll call it, it's called PV or personal volume. His personal volume, we'll say it's 1,000. Well, just to be easy, say those customers are not in the matrix. They're just part of Joe's PV. Is that correct?
That's right.
And I would get 20% of that, or let's say if it's $1,000, I'd make $200 just off Joe's customers.
That's exactly right.
And then if Joe is building an organization, let's say he's down on his 5th level, which is my 6th level, where there's 4,096 people, there may be even 10% of that. There may be 400 consultants down there that are all introducing these products to customers, and I'm going to earn 10% of all their customers, 10% off all their customers as well?
That's right. That's right. And then we do have a qualification. We're going to talk about that here in a moment. But yes, if you were qualified through 6 levels, you would definitely get 10% of all of the volume generated on that 6th level. It's really quite amazing when you start to figure out the potential of what we're doing here.
Got it. I mean, it's just this is true leveraged income. So, for $50, you can, or a home business owner, you can really build a large sales organization, almost like a corporation.
Absolutely. And the next slide we're going to actually show you is how we can actually benefit when we work together as a team. So click over to that, and this is really exciting. As you can see the potential once again. The collective teamwork of what we do is all based on people helping people. And the magic number is you definitely want to remember that you want to personally enroll a minimum of just 4 people. And as you can see here in this example, I've enrolled my 4 people, Joe, Mary, John, and Alice. And of course, then it starts to build all the way down. And of course, when I sponsor somebody over and above my first 4, it creates what we call spillover. So the computer will come down and it will look for the first available position on that first level underneath Joe. This is an example that I had really maybe 5 people that I needed to enroll when I started. Okay, and then of course it goes from there, and it fills across left to right, and it does so all the way across, all the way down the levels. And when people are helping people, you can see that it's going to build in the most crazy ways, because you're going to have people that are much more active than others. And of course, you don't just benefit by, like Joe wouldn't just benefit by me, but he could benefit by the person that I was sponsored by. So you're benefiting by people above you, and you're benefiting by people below you. And then we put in one other really fair way of helping people, which is called our balanced spillover. And as you can see in this example, the teamwork, we're going back through that again, but let's go back up to the equal spill. This is where top leaders can help many. So let's go back. Let's just say that I had 8 people I was going to put in to the business. So I put in Joe, Mary, John, and Alice. Well, what happens is the second or the 5th person I put in obviously went over there, looked on the first 4 positions under Joe, and placed my first person, my 5th person, I should say, after my first 4, and gave that person to Joe. In the past, it would have gone to the next person and given Joe the next person. But in this example, my 6th person actually spilled down below Mary. And then if I had my 7th person, it's going to go and find that place under John and then under Alice. And this creates the perfect business model. It's going to do that on any further spillover too. The equal spill matrix promotes fairness, and this really enables leaders to help their entire team, unlike most matrices that are out there today.
Yeah, and so just to clarify, Scott, so normally in the industry and even in the business that you and myself had so much success when we built a 4x7 matrix, but what happened was the system spilled directly from left to right, all under Joe. So if you were the last person under Alice, it may take a while to help support, if you're a big builder, to help support Alice, where in this situation, it's equal across the board. You, in this case, were able to help Joe, Mary, John, and Alice equally, which kept them engaged in the business, reduced the amount of attrition or people that got frustrated, didn't want to build because they already had people underneath them. They're already getting 20% of the income from them, or the volume sales, and more people stayed in the business. So it's really, really cool. I love the fact that we designed this with my results. So what I think you should do, let's go through the bonuses real quick, and then we'll tie it up and we'll talk about some of the updates.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we want to make sure we reward people for their hard work, so we've created some additional bonuses for you. In the Fast Start bonus, we're going to take people that want to go out in their first 90 days after they join, and they want to personally enroll 4 people. There's that magic number, and they're going to help those 4 people to do exactly the same and to do the same thing with those 4 people. If you can do this in your first 90 days, we're going to give you a $1,000 Fast Start bonus. Remember that your team must be active. All of them must be active for 2 full months. Then we're going to also bless those people who are not just working with their 4, but they're also working well down in their organization. And every single person that you personally enroll, that you can help to do that same exact thing, 4 who get 4 in their first 90 days. When you're personally enrolled, do that, we're going to give you a $500 matching bonus for each and every one of your personally enrolled consultants. And then we're going to take that 5% and we're going to divide that into a 2% global bonus pool. We're going to pay you if you have completed your who get four. No time frame on that. Once you've accomplished that and they're active for 2 consecutive months, and as long as they remain active, you're going to share in that 2% bonus pool. And then what's coming is going to be our leadership bonuses. We'll be announcing those as we move forward. It's going to be a very exciting time. But this next slide is the one that really shows the power of your earnings in that 4x7 Power Force matrix. We're going to show you what it looks like in this example. Now, these figures are for demonstration purposes, and I'm not representing that you're going to do what this shows you. At no time do I or anybody from My Results or any of its representatives make any income claims, and your efforts, of course, are based on your efforts and the people that you're working with. But you look at this. Now, we talked about qualifiers. If you don't enroll anybody, we're going to be generous, and we're going to pay you through the first 4 levels of any activity that spills down on level 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you want to get to the big money, you need to personally enroll. If you enroll 2 people, we're going to pay you on the 5th level. If you enroll 3 personally enrolled, not spillover, these are personally enrolled, you're going to get the 6th level. But look it down, what happens, there's that magic number. Personally sponsor 4 My Results consultants, you're going to be qualified for all 7 levels, and you can see with just 1 product being consumed, in this example, you would be earning with a full matrix $74,000 per month. But let's really look at something that's more realistic right now. Let's just say that you only accomplished 10% of that task. Would an extra $7,400 in residual monthly income make a difference for you and your family? I would say everybody would have to say yes. But look at what happens in this example. This is where you have everybody in your matrix just on a 1-month supply of our NutriPatch, and each of the people in the matrix has just 1 customer. Look at what, with 2 total patches, with a full matrix, the potential income of $148,000 a month. Let's just be realistic. Let's cut that by 90% and say you had 10%. Would an extra $15,000 a month make sense to you? And of course, the next slide is the one that Tripp likes, and I'll let you do that one, Tripp, because I can't even comprehend. Oh, you just took it out. Thank you.
Oh, we took it out. You know, the funny thing is I don't think it's that unrealistic when you really look at it. I mean, obviously, filling up in a matrix, that may be unrealistic, but I mean, using our direct response model, some of our radio shows, possibly our television shows that are coming out later next year. I mean, it's not uncommon in our last business for people to have hundreds of customers. And
oh, absolutely, yeah.
So while your matrix may not be full, the volume with this business can really spike, because you could have, let's say you did do 1/3 of the matrix. That's 2,100, or I'm sorry, 10%. That's 2,100 consultants in, let's say, 18 months, a year to 18 months. And some of those people may only be on 1-month patch, but some of them may be, maybe utilizing the direct response, maybe really building this business big, and may have hundreds of customers. So I don't even see that this is that unrealistic to do 15, 20. I mean, even in our industry, people that really go get it, Scott, I mean, they're doing, they're doing money like this. It's not that uncommon.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you look back, I've heard of people that have had organizations of 100,000 people after 10 years. So it's just going to be very exciting as we move forward to see these potential payouts and how you're going to benefit. So how does a person, Tripp, before we get to these exciting updates, I know we're running a little over tonight, but I expected that. How do people get started right now? How do they grab the position before we go live into our pre-launch?
Yeah, so your next step for all the guests that are on this call is to get back with the person that invited you. We have what's called a 2-step process currently right now to get started. Each of the people that invited you, they have their very own, what we call, replicated website. They have their own website with their own name. And all you need to do is go to that website, ensure that their name is up at the top of, or whatever their username is. then you're going to click the Join Now button. The Join Now button is either at the bottom or it's the top right up in the menu. You're going to make your payment of $49.90. Once you make that payment, you're going to see a button that says Continue. It's a very important button. The reason that button is important is because you're going to continue on, click that button, and create your own replicated site. You're going to generate your own username, your own password. You're going to fill out all the appropriate information, and then you're going to have your own site. Then all it's going to do is generate an email. It's going to tell you how to log in, tell you where to log in, show you your back office, and you're in. So, I mean, literally for the price of dinner, tonight you can lock yourself in beta launch before My Results goes into pre-launch. And, I can't thank everybody enough, on behalf of the team and everyone that's been involved at the very outset. We're at the beginning of the beginning, and I'm really, really excited for those people. And I have some really important updates that I want to share with everybody. But I just want to acknowledge that I appreciate everyone's hard work and that, without even seeing the products yet. I mean, I can't even tell you how excited I am, because I've been, researching these products, formulating these products, testing these products, having clinical trials on these products, and I know them really, really well. And all I know is they're effective, they work, and people love them. They're easy. That's what I can't wait to get them into your hands. So the great news is that we're coming out of beta launch right now. And for those that are on the call that are guests, you can get your position in before everybody else. Because what we're going to be doing is between this week, this entire week, possibly into next week, we are going to be periodically transitioning all of our data, all of our database, and all of our systems to a bigger, better, stronger, faster system that's going to allow you to run your business even better. So what we're going to do is we're going to be shutting down the enrollment process during this time. I don't have an exact date, but it's going to be sometime this week. And we're going to be building a brand new sign-up procedure. We're going to be moving all the database into the new back office. What's cool about this new back office, you're going to be able to work. You're going to be able to communicate with individuals that you want. You're going to be able to specifically place them in the position that you want. Probably in the next month and a half, we're going to have what's called a holding tank. What's cool about that holding tank is people can go into the business, but you can reward them and place them exactly where you want in your organization. So if you have teams that want to work together, or people that want to work together, people that are geographically located, centrally located, maybe you have 2 people in Arizona, you can put them on the same team. Very cool. So we got a transition period this week and next week. We got a new sign-up process. We got a new back office. We're going to be developing a new shopping cart. And what's really cool about that is during this sign-up process, when we move into pre-launch, everybody is actually going to be able to, on one page, they're going to be able to sign up, join the business as a consultant, select the product that they want, and go into your system. And then we're going to be shipping product. The good news is we're still on track to ship the middle of this month, barring any complications or some crazy Thanksgiving storm or something like that. We should be able to ship by the 15th and get your product out to you. If you're already in the business, you'll be able to go into your back office, select which product you want to go on auto ship, and create that shipment. But we're looking at if not the end of the second week, the start of the third week of November. Now, Scott, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe what we're going to be doing, with the exception of the Saturday training, we're going to be shutting down the presentations while we kind of move into transition mode. Is that correct?
Yeah, what we're going to do this week is we're going to create a brand new PowerPoint presentation, because the back office is going to have a completely different feel. So we want to feature that as we have access to it. So instead of presenting something that is going to be now very quickly outdated, we feel it's just better to use the recorded presentations that we have on our YouTube channel, which is you go to youtube.com and you can just click our search for My Results. You'll see our channel, and you can just click on subscribe, And you can also pick up recorded broadcasts, including this one tonight, over on our Facebook support group. So you'll always have access during this time for your guest. But because we're changing it, we're not going to do any live webinars tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. We will do our normal Saturday morning training. We've got a great training plan for 1 o'clock Eastern Time this Saturday. And then Tripp and I, and hopefully JJ, will be back on to give you further updates next Sunday evening, 1 week from tonight. But do check your email on a daily basis, because I will be sending out updates. It's important that you keep in the loop. We're moving very quickly. As you heard Tripp say, we're going to be ready to ship products here in the next few weeks, and people are really getting excited. So this is a great time. If you've got people that you have not contacted, you want to definitely, I would say, get them moved, get them into the system in the next 24 hours. Just because the enrollment links may go down sporadically while we're making this mitigation over into the new back office. So that's what I've got, Tripp, for tonight.
Well, that's pretty much all I got as far as the updates. We're still on target to ship. We're transitioning to a new office. That office is going to have some unique features to it. We're going to be shipping product. We're going to be putting new presentations. We're going to be developing the marketing system. Lots of cool stuff. So if you're a guest tonight, get back with the person who invited you here. See how find out how to get your positioning, and get ready to rock and roll. Especially coming into the holidays, people are going to want these products for energy, to stay trim while they're enjoying themselves, and then going into next year, it's just going to be a rocket ship. So we're really excited. I want to thank you all for attending tonight. We went a little bit longer than we normally do, but we're excited to have you guys aboard. We appreciate everyone's hard work, and we look forward to working with you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you early next week, if not on Saturday, for our training. Have a good night, everybody.